them coming back. We keep them coming back. I'm in the distribution.
Thank you, Stav. What learned lyrics in that song. Okay, 4 rounds of international super middleweight boxing. Would you welcome in the blue corner on my right from Burwood, Victoria, via Northern India. In amateur boxing, 16 fights, 10 wins. In professional boxing, 1 fight, 1 by knockout. He's a southpaw, working out with Greg Grogan, Murray Thompson, Fighters Factory Blackburn. At 74.85 kilograms, black trunks. Would you welcome back Pratap Singh, blue corner. And across the ring in the red corner, also wearing black trunks from Cranbourne. In amateur boxing, 2 bouts, 2 wins. A Jack Dempsey lookalike after the great American heavyweight of the 1920s and 30s. At 76 kilogram even, 1 professional fight. Nick Lightning Lund, his head coach. Will you welcome Cranbourne's Jake Gathercole. Here's Tony Moretta to give referees instruction.
Well, back again, Frank Ropus. Jake Gathercole versus Pratap Singh. Pratap Singh out of India. That's unusual in itself, Frank.
Yeah. There used to be a Pratap Singh. Pratap Singh had about 20 fights in Australia.
Ended up with a world ranking too at some point. Top 20 anyway, I think, didn't he? No, beg pardon. Frank Ropus is straight into it. Super middleweight bout. 4 3-minute rounds.
Yeah, Jake Gathercole's not backwards coming forward, neither is Pratap.
He's Pratap's a fit boy. I watch him train in Murray Thompson's gym. He does not stop. The bell between rounds, he doesn't listen to it.
Jake Gathercole doesn't know what he's got himself into. He's a tough nut himself, Jake.
Jake's a kickboxer from the Nick Lund stables, a Cranbourne lad. Lost his last orthodox boxing bout. But Pratap Singh has had 1 professional fight for 1 victory, 1 KO. And that was in November last year.
Tell you what, Jake's loading them up.
Pratap Singh, the southpaw of the two, both in black trunks. After the obligatory going hell for leather for a minute and a half, they seem to have settled down now, Frank Ropus.
But they're both solid boys, aren't they? And they both got a bit of kick in their punches too. Jake keeps his hands a bit too low for mine. Got to learn to keep his hands up.
I think Jake's just trying, you can see it in his eye, he's just going to try and...
He's trying to pull out a haymaker. He's getting beaten to the punch every time.
There's a backhand in there somewhere. Jake Gathercole's won a regional kickboxing title too. He's had a lot of fights out at Lilydale Gym. A bit wild with their punches too, Frank, do you think?
Yeah. Jake's got the right idea. Heaven knows what. He'd have the foot. He'd be up against it if he was on the back move to Pratap, wouldn't he?
He would.
But all credit to him, he hasn't shirked the effort. He's taken the fight to Pratap. They're good body punches.
I don't think Singh wants to stay on the ropes. I think Jake Gathercole wants him on the ropes, so I think Singh needs to get off him. But that's a pretty hard round to judge that, Frank, that one.
Yeah, I gave that to Pratap.
Enjoy the hospitality of something to drink, something to eat. Enjoy the hospitality of Murray Thompson's finest factory promotions. Drink responsibly.
So, Pratap Singh out of India on Frank Ropus's cards, 10-9. And just to remind those about the man sitting next to me, Frank Ropus, 35 wins, 12 losses. Of course, on the 16th of February 1983, fought Barry Michael in the Ash Wednesday, one of the bouts of Australian boxing history. So in my book, what Frank Ropus says goes. Round 2 of a big one, Jake Cavacol and Pratap Singh.
I like the way Pratap plants his feet. He gets a bit of kick out of his punches when he punches. He leans forward, he crouches forward when he punches too. Gets the weight of his body behind his punches.
Oh, nice little left from Cavacol into Singh. Singh seems to bend down when he throws.
He does. That was a good right hand. He caught Jake flush on the chin with that right hand. But Jake's not perturbed at all, is he?
No, no.
He's a tough nut, Jake, isn't he, Cavacol?
I think he loves a contest, doesn't he? You can see him work Singh into the ropes. He wants him on the ropes.
Well,
nice left. Oh, good punches from Cavacol. Good punches.
Thought he was going to control this fight, and Jake's taking the reins again. Pratap did everything in his power to take control of this fight, didn't he? At the start.
I think Cavacol's legs just crept up then. He might have thought he was back in a kickboxing fight, I think.
But all credit to Jake, he's hung in there. He's taken the fight to Pratap. I didn't think he could. But if he didn't take it to Pratap was certainly going to take it to him.
Not sure whether Singh's got his arms down. I don't know if he's inviting him in to counter punch. I'm not sure. Not sure what his tactics are. But the hands are by the side. Is that tiredness? I'm not sure. Cockiness? I don't think so. Maybe he's a different tactics. Very easy for us out here, Frank.
Well, I like Jake, the way Jake's putting the pressure on him. He's putting the pressure, and pressure can bring out mistakes.
Geez, how do you judge this, Frank? Singh hit him with some clean punches. Cavacol stalked him, was probably the more aggressive, probably threw more punches. And then you made this point a couple of fights ago. What are the judges looking for? How do you impress the judges?
Well, style, you know, Cavacol doesn't look the part, but he's effective. He's taking the fight to Pratap. He's looking to find a weakness. And he's keeping the pressure up. And that way he will fight. If Pratap's got any weakness, he's going to bring it out. No, Jake's a real warrior. There's no two ways about that.
How do you score that round?
Oh, I gave that pretty well even.
So at this stage on the unofficial Frank Ropus scorecard, Pratap Singh is 1 point ahead of Cavacol at the halfway mark. of this super middleweight contest.
But Jake's got the right idea. He's keeping the pressure up. He's keeping the pressure up. If Pratap's got a weakness, he's going to bring it out. He withstood some good body punches in Kathakal from Pratap.
He's got nice straight punches, Singh, hasn't he? When he does punch,
Yeah.
I think Murray Thompson's told him to keep his hands up first and foremost, although he's dropped them back to his side again. Now he's actually trying to bully Gavikol into the ropes, which is terrific.
Gathercole's putting himself in here with a chance, you know, because if he got in the back move, he'd be gone, he'd be defeated, he'd be beaten for sure. But he's trying to. He could turn this around. You never know.
Well, it's another good fight. It's been a great night of
Brilliant
fights.
fight, isn't it?
I know Singh trains very hard, so he's not going to run out of it. He trains very hard.
Fit.
Big
That
punches
was a
on the
brilliant
ropes.
right hand
Jeez.
by Jake. I think Pratap's got a bit more respect for Jake now. You can see it in the way he's fighting. He's not coggy anymore.
I think he's got to use that jab. He's just holding the jab out, Singh. He needs to snap it, doesn't he? Snap the jab up and set up the other hand. Set the left hand up. The left hand up.
He's starting to tire a little bit too, Pratap.
It's sort of a one-punch situation now. He's just banging in the left.
Going backwards a lot harder than going forwards. And Pratap's, he's given Jake a sniff. He's a tough nut, old Jake.
Oh, big punches in the corner, Jake Gavikol. He's looking for it. You can see he's looking for it, isn't he?
Yeah, I told you, pressure, he's trying to find a weakness. Oh, that was a big right hand by Jake.
I actually think Singh's hurt. He got hurt towards the end.
Round 3.
He's looking for a rest, I think.
Action back.
Unofficial scoring, Frank Ropus. Where are we at with that round?
Well, that was Jake's round. He got some good punches in.
So scores are dead even, 29 points apiece going into the last round. Jake Gavikol, trained by Nick London. Pratap Singh, trained by Murray Thompson. Murray Thompson, of course, trained Nick London many years ago, didn't he, to a Victorian title?
You've got to love Jake's tenacity. I love his tenacity. And Pratap is
Seconds out,
Pratap is a
fourth
great
round.
fighter. There's
Final
no two
round.
ways about that. He's a great fighter, but if he's got any weakness, Jake's going to find it.
He's a difficult customer to fight. Oh, big right hand from Jake Gavikol. Left hand from Gavikol. I think Singh might be in a bit of trouble here, Frank Ropus. Both boys tired, both boys having plenty of heart and plenty of toughness.
I think this is going to go down to the wire.
Just a slip, overbalance by Singh, a little bit tired, I guess.
This is the fight of the night.
It's a terrific fight. Gavikol's trying to find him on the ropes. Big I think Singh might be in trouble, Frank.
He is in a bit of bother. But he's showing plenty of heart too by the same token.
He's hurt though, he's hurt. The Gavakol can hit him with one or two clean punches, it might be all over. Both tough boys. Oh, it's a big left hand. Pratap Singh tough. The crowd have come alive, Frank.
This is a great fight, isn't it? See, Jace put pressure on from the word go, and that's what's going to win this fight for him.
He's got Gavakol, he's got the eye of the tiger. He's looking for the one punch that'll finish the night. Oh. But that seems almost out on his feet.
He's a gutsy man, old Jake.
Terrific. Seeing fantastic left foot, left punch.
Big right hand by Jake Gavakol.
Both boys just out on their feet. Gavakol really controlling the fight now.
He's won this fight. There's no doubt in my mind that